Under a minute to go in overtime. Citron trying to get around James, and does for the lay. Notre Dame back in front, 23 from Sonia Citron, 21 of them in the second half. Here comes James. Down two, NC State with the ball. Rivers over to James. 10 to shoot. James on the run, leaning and hitting. Tied at 92. Notre Dame can hold for a final shot. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds to go in overtime. Miles, game in her hands. 4 seconds. Miles on the move, gets fouled as NC State, as you wanted them to do all the end of regulation, Rebecca, gives the foul to give.
Sonia Citron comes off the screen. Little hesitation, explodes by James using her size to finish inside. And on the other end, Isaiah James goes in, uses her elevation to be able to score.
Timeout on the floor, 3.5 to go in overtime, tied at 92. Well, Citron will inbound, 3.5 seconds to go in overtime, tied at 92. Citron finds Miles. Miles hoists, way off, and Westbeld gets blocked but fouled. They call the foul. Is it after time expired? They will take a look at whether or not this foul occurred after the clock hit 0.
Illegal contact is under review to see if it occurred prior to the expiration of time.
It certainly looked like a foul. So the question is just the matter of time. Yeah,
I agree with you on the foul. I think based on that first look, it looks like the clock had expired. Let's see. Into Westbeld's arms. I think it's after the clock hits zeros, but it is really close. Notre Dame's reacting, saying there should be 1/10 of a second. Let's see. It depends. They're going to say the foul occurred after time expired.
The illegal contact occurred after the expiration of time. We will go into a second overtime.
All right, here we go. 5 more minutes. Inside of a minute to go. Citron puts it down in a crowd, and now we'll have a held ball. It'll remain with Notre Dame, 44.5 seconds to go.
Notre Dame, you got to start playing 3-by-3. I don't think you can continue to look for 2-point shots here.
Not down 9 with 44.5 seconds to go. Sonia Citron hit a deep 3 with 0.6 remaining in the fourth to force overtime. Teams went back and forth to get to a second OT. It's been all NC State in double overtime. King off one leg, no rebound. Rivers trapped in the backcourt and fouled, and that should about do it with 31.9 to go. Notre Dame's 19-game winning streak, their longest since the 15-16 season, will end today in Raleigh. NC State will make it 20 straight home wins, the longest active streak in the ACC. As long as they can hang on, leading by 9 with 31.9 to go. Sanaya Rivers, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists. She hits the second. Miles Miles launches and hits from three. Brooks in the backcourt is fouled, and Olivia Miles is fouled out. And you can see Miles say, I had to do it. So Hidalgo and Miles foul out in double OT. And Brooks remains perfect from the line. 13 for 13. This is an NC State team that went to the Final Four a season ago. That's going to improve to 14-2 in the ACC. Brooks, what a day for the sophomore. 33 points against her childhood rival, Hannah Hidalgo. That's going the other way. They need to inbound the ball, and Zoe Brooks was celebrating instead of going back to the basketball. Madison Hayes was yelling for her to come back for it. Now NC State can dribble it out. NC State takes down #1 Notre Dame. A double OT thriller, and for the first time since 1978, NC State has beaten an AP #1 team here in Raleigh. Their 5th win all time against an AP #1.